Hey everybody. So if you don't have me on Facebook, or Instagram, and to be honest right now, I don't even know what my handles are on there, to be honest, but I don't give a shit. Okay, so some of this video is the fact what I look like. So I was on video call with Rick, who, if you're not sure who Rick is in my life, it's my fiance who lives over in England, and I was on video call with him, and so I had the camera up and everything like that, and I was doing things in the kitchen here, and I ended up doing a back shot. Like, I was moving around, and he goes, "Babe, those pants aren't flattering to you." And I'm like, honestly, I don't give a shit. You look like you just rolled off the farm. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Actually, because of this video, or because of this conversation, I'm gonna make a video talking about it. So, because at the moment, it was so much better than the actual video is right now, because it was, you know, when you say stuff in the moment and you try to explain it later, doesn't very do well. If you noticed my appearance, by the way, it is currently 5:20 on Saturday, November 29th, 2025, aka time-stamping my video. I have somewhere to be in about an hour or so. Saturday night, I usually go to an AA meeting. Okay, first off, that's a whole nother conversation of what I was just talking about, but like, we're gonna stick to the video for once. So this is what I'm gonna roll out in. I've rolled out multiple times. I've rolled out primarily once this afternoon, going to one place, and then I proceeded to leave that location and then go to another location, and then I came home. I don't give a flying shit or fuck what I look like right now, because a lot of you guys were there last year when I lost Rev. Thank you. Some of you guys have seen the videos of Lola lately. And I'm probably going to do what I did with Rev, and I just discovered a few more videos of Rev and everything like that, and I'm probably going to post those, and I will be absolutely trying to do my best to timestamping these videos, so at least people know, like, these were years ago versus current videos and stuff like that, because we all know there's whatever the hell I'm doing right now, because my brain's not working, who will recycle videos, and you're like, wait, that's not what the story of their life is right now, wait, and then you'll call people out and everything like that. But I try to be very honest, hence the channel's name, Miss Hot Mess and a Randomness, and today is one of those hot mess days. Not very random, because I've kind of talked a little bit about it. I posted about it last week, so if you've been on the channel for a few, you know Lola was diagnosed with large cell lymphoma, give or take about 10 days ago. Unfortunately, this afternoon, Lola was absolutely taking a turn for the worst. And she was in absolute pain. And I went to take her to the hospital nearby so they could help her cross over the Rainbow Bridge. And she actually crossed on her own. Between the time I got her there, by the time I got her and I was doing the paperwork, because I'm on file, but the last animal that they had with me was Rev, and the only reason why Rev was on file is from when I was calling and asking about that type of thing. And it's a Saturday, like I mentioned, so not a lot of places are actually open right now. So, and I really saw she was in so much pain that, like, with Rev, he literally just went. Like, he went on, like, he came to me and went, and he passed very quick, like, in the blink of an eye. Lola, instead, unfortunately, was suffering for at least a half hour. From when I realized, like, things were going bad, like, her tongue was out, barely moving and stuff like that. She tried crawling underneath the bed, which made it a little bit harder to try to get her to the bed to help and everything like that. But, like, if I had left her there, it would just been worse. And she at least knew I was with her and stuff like that. So I got her to the hospital. They're doing the paperwork, and she's, like, literally on her last leg and everything like that. She's laying in the carrier, and I have this beast of a carrier. Like, it's technically, it would be for like a 45-pound dog technically. Like you need wheels technically, I think, but it's a big beast for a not even a 9-pound cat, because Lola, unfortunately, last doctor's appointment, she was just under 4 kilos. And I have this whole new backstory for her and everything like that. And I'm probably going to share it right now because I just need to, or I might because, yeah. But basically, they took her back. I was still doing the stuff. And between the time I got to the comfort room and everything like that, and while they're asking me questions and stuff like that, Lola had actually passed on her own. So she did not need the assistance to be taken over. And, but it was, like, I've had animals that we've put down, but I've never heard that excruciating pain. Those cries that she was asking help for and everything like that. And that honestly sucks. Like, that I wish animals could actually talk to us and let us know and everything like that. I'm grateful that, like, yesterday she seemed fine. This morning she seemed overall okay. Like, she was up doing stuff, she was eating and everything like that. What I knew besides her tongue being out was that she tried pooing and she peed herself. Like, basically, like, she hadn't gone poo or pee in a little while because of her box. And, like, legit, like, when I found her, like, with her tongue out, because I was in the same room with her, I was just up on bed and she was on the floor. Like, I went to go see her and she was wet, but then I turned and there was a couple nuggets and everything like that. And if you know anything about human bodies or just the body in general, when you're getting closer to dying, you do just excreate and everything like that. So, like, I knew these things, but, like, you don't want to process it. You don't want, like, we're selfish. We're honestly, humans are selfish, and we want our animals to live forever. Like I've said today, being like, there are so many evil humans out there. I really do wish our animals could live so much longer than us, because, like, the pain that it takes from us. And here's where my sobriety comes really into a huge factor, is that basically, I don't want to drink over the way I feel. A drink won't freaking fix anything. The deal is, 14 years ago when I got sober, I made a deal to myself that, like, I was going to learn how to, like, about my feelings without other stuff. Like, and if medication is in your whatever it's called, like, if you and your doctor have conversations and you take medicines, awesome. That is perfectly fine. That is your story. It's not my story. Like, I'm talking about my experience. But I'm an absolute advocate for, if you need medications for whatever the reason is to handle especially your mental side, go for it. Like, my surgeries, I take meds, but I'm talking about like where I'm talking about, like, feeling my emotions and everything, that I didn't know how to process emotions. I'm still learning how to process emotions. So everything I'm feeling today is totally valid, totally right. Like, I'm in the right place for the right time and everything like that. Me crying is so much better than me holding it in and, like, blurting out and snapping a neck later, because I've actually thought about that many times. And that's not healthy. But the deal was that I was going to learn how to, like, to live life with life's terms, and the good, the bad, and the indifferent. And today's one of those bad days. But I'm grateful I'm feeling these feelings. I'm grateful that I'm not having a drink to hide them, or I'm stuffing them in and not talking about them. I also have a very morbid sense of humor right now, to the point that they brought her out to me and everything like that, and I legit was like, okay, I'm gonna take her home now. And they would have let me take her home, and I have a deep freezer I could, because that's what I had a brand new refrigerator when Rev passed and everything like that, and I was able to put Rev in there and keep Rev cold. But they can take her, they can have the company that's going to handle her ashes and everything like that. Like, I don't need to be bouncing back and forth. And we have another cat here, that's my mom's, and I don't want, like, it's just easier and everything like that. And my morbid thing was, like, you hear about these family members who, like, they lost a spouse, a loved one, or whatever, and they went to sleep with the person. That's where my morbid thought was, when I was like, can I take her home with me? Not really wanting to do it, I like to laugh in weird fucking situations, because it breaks my whatever it is and everything. And there's probably proper terms for all the shit I'm trying to explain, and I'm not using any real words except for mumbles and whatever. But this whole video was stemmed on the fact that basically my baggy ass and these pants not flattering me And Rick was like, "You look like you live on a farm." And I'm like, "Well, ironically, with the whole day that's happening, it's kind of fitting because animals live on farms." I lost my animal. I lost my bestie. Like, my bestie is actually a human being overseas who, unfortunately, the United States government and the fucking, like, ESTA bullshit and everything, that apparently they won't let him fucking come to America without a freaking actual visa. So, like, Lola was the next best thing because, like, she at least loved me. Because when I got Lola, I was told that, like, she talks, cries throughout the night and everything like that. Honestly, like, Lola hadn't done that. Like, after Lola came to live with me, like, maybe the one night, two night or whatever, really don't remember her doing it ever. And I was a late sleeper and everything. I mean, like, I go to sleep late and everything like that. She just wanted someone to love her. So Lola's backstory, like, so, Lola was her name that it was come. So I claimed she was a retired showgirl. This retired showgirl, basically, hold on one second. So this retired showgirl was probably about like 20 something when she stopped for whatever reason. So with the storyline I'm going with, she broke her femur. She couldn't dance anymore. So they gave her narcotics and everything like that. And unfortunately, she just was never going to be the same. And she's from Jersey, by the way. So this all kind of relates and everything like that. And she started working the streets to pay for her drugs. And then she ended up, and the next part is actually kind of true to her story. Basically, she ended up going to a trap house with 9 other cats and these drug lords and everything. That real story is the family that she lived with were drug addicts. And I'm saying family very loosely, because any drug community can be a family. But at the same time, so this family she was living were hoarders and drug addicts and everything like that. And I'm an alcoholic and an addict myself, so, like, I'm not shaming them in the sense. But again, this is part of the story and everything like that. And so Primary Rescue came out and got her and everything like that after they got evicted and everything like that, and started placing the cats and everything like that. A Grateful Paws, New Jersey is who ended up Lola with, and that's how I got her. But basically, Lola couldn't really associate with other cats and everything like that. So yeah. Basically, that's her new backstory. That's my story for her. So yeah, Lola's lived a really good life. While I've had her, I've loved her to the best of my ability. I've done what I could for her. I've at times today I've said I wish I did more for her, but, like, the doing more for her would not have exactly helped her, but more helped me, like, keeping her longer. And I told her when I found out she had her lymphoma, I want you to go on your terms, and when you're ready to go, just because I love you, like, I want you to go. Like, I don't want you suffering longer than you need to. So yeah, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. And yeah, me and my sexy pants that I'm going to my AA meeting. And again, if anybody wants to give me shit for the way I look tonight, I don't care. If you know my story and you know what I usually show up in, like, because I really don't give a crap. Or you find out that Lola passed tonight and you decide to judge me for the way I look and make a comment to me, I might have a beat down. Or I might just tell you to fuck off. And my sponsor actually, like, I already told me, like, me and my sponsor talked about it and everything. And she said she would tell them to fuck off too and everything. And is it very spiritual? Hell no. But I'm barely holding on right now to just emotions. Do I want to drink? Absolutely freaking not. Did I love that cat? Absolutely. Do I wish my partner was here so I could be held and hugged and everything and just cry? Yes, but I can't, because this world is not ideal and we have to go through hurdles and shit like that. So that is my story for the night, and this is what I look like, and I don't give a shit. So with that, guys, I hope you all have a great night, because otherwise my Thanksgiving was good. It's just unfortunate I lost my little buddy. So she's at the Rainbow Bridge. She's probably hanging out with her brother Rev now, and she probably has her teeth back too. So yeah. So bye, guys.